Yeah. There's no possible way
He
that
won't have a
that
7
that
on
he
a
has a
will save.
17.
Okay,
will
and
save,
then
yeah.
for Rose. So wait, are these spots on the map where we are?
No, this is a non-map combat, right? Where
Theater
it's
of
like,
the mind.
Okay.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
Okay.
it essentially you've got a doorway that has
Yep.
2 skeletons in it, right? You've got a gib on one side, and you've got a body of a queso on the other. And then Rakana has charged up and has attacked one, right?
Yep.
The rest of you are kind of like in the graveyard with the rain coming down around you. One of the skeletons has removed its head and chucked it into the middle of you, essentially hitting Forrest in the head on the way out, and kind of biting him. I do appreciate that you've updated Forrest's deity, by the way.
Oh, I'm glad.
And,
did you finally find what damage changed?
What do you mean finally? I found it immediately when he told me.
Yeah, right. When
he told you.
Yeah.
When he told me where to look. Yeah, exactly.
So, anyway, so
I'm just
that's where
wondering
you're
if
at right now.
Yeah.
You can't get past them to flank them.
Right.
Unless they're going to come out and start attacking people.
Is there enough space to stand in front of Queso?
Actually, so see how you're. So, if you want to look at Forrest's sheet under armor class, you see a section called saving throws, and you see fortitude. It says T2, reflex T3, and then will says E5.
Yeah,
because
E5.
he's an expert in will saves, is what that means. Okay, and that 5 plus the 10 is how you're getting to the 7. But that's only 15, and that needs to be at 17.
Why is it plus 10?
Because that's how DCs are calculated. So
it's always a 10.
Because 10 is the half of 20.
Yeah, right. But so essentially, it's like his bonus to will is a +5. Will saves is a +5, but when you're calculating a DC, you get that average 10 essentially. Right?
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand. The average, and anything above or below it is a modifier.
I see. Okay. First time playing D&D, you guys. I got
this. That's all right.
All right.
DCs are one of the more complicated things. So, but it is Rose's turn, and so if I look at Rose, she probably
try to stand in front of. Yeah, she will fail.
Oh, definitely.
But does frighten mean I can't go up to them or get closer to them?
No, all it means is that you're taking a -1 to abilities and you take a status penalty.
If we were playing 5e, that is what it would mean.
Right. Okay, yeah, because I'm thinking of that because I watched Critical Role and do that.
Yeah, 5e frightened, you can't get closer to the source of your frightening.
Yeah, so you're taking a -1 penalty to any checks that you do, which include attacks, defenses, and DCs. Right. So if you're gonna cast a spell, it's gonna be easier for them to overcome your spell, essentially.
Okay. Is there room to stand in front of Queso?
Is there room? Yeah, no, he's on the ground, so he's not actually.
You can take my spot.
Exactly. You can just stand over him, straddle him.
And, okay.
Something familiar.
That's not what I'm doing, you guys. Y'all need to stop with this, okay?
Well, listen, you're the one who's like, I'm gonna get on top of Forrest. But
I have poor word choices. This
I
is
know.
really what it is. Okay, I stand in front of Queso, and Rose gets down in a feline position, and I cast Haunting Hymn, and I make a really scary, screechy sound to mimic the sound they made, and to try to hurt them. And then
you're trying to demoralize the skeleton?
And then, no, I'm trying to inflict pain.
What does Haunting Him do?
I'm assuming that it's mental damage.
It sonic damage.
It's sonic damage. Okay.
Yeah, it's a basic fortitude save.
Okay.
And if you critically fail, you're deafened for a minute.
Which means that you can't use it twice, because now they're immune to sonic damage.
I use Sonic Him, whatever.
So what's the all right, so basic fortitude save. So it's their fortitude plus, well, hold on, I guess I'll just roll it for both of them. And how much damage is it doing?
It is doing Spell casting ability +4. Let me
Okay,
get
so that's
my.
9.
Theoretically, that's 8.
Well,
Wait,
8,
why
yeah,
9?
8. Yeah, 8. Wow, they both failed.
Oh yeah, baby.
So they both take 8 points of damage?
Well, why
Or
do
is
you
it
guys
just
get
one?
8? How did you guys get 8?
Do you have 18 charisma?
You've got to have 18 charisma.
Why are you yelling at me? Let me lower your volume. Holy shoot,
Who's
Shion.
yelling?
Talking to.
Nobody
Who's
is
yelling?
yelling, Mar.
I have Shion super loud. That's my bad.
Why?
Yes, you
I
have
love
an
your
18
voice.
charisma.
Yeah, I'm so
Jan does have
charismatic,
a
you
wonderful
guys.
voice.
What?
Uh,
And
I
why
don't like
has
it, to be
she
honest.
what?
Okay, so yeah, it is +8. It is 8. Sorry.
Yep. So now, did they both take 8, or is it just one of them?
Each of them.
You sure?
It's a 15-foot cone.
Oh, okay. All right. So you kind of sit in front, hitting them with the cone. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep, that works. So they both take 8 points of damage and kind of stumble back a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, my turn.
I
So
assume
it's
you are
it's
Blue.
sonic damage.
Somatic verbal for him deals sonic damage equal
Wow.
to
Okay. Very hilarious that skeletons are getting hit with fucking sonic
Sound.
damage.
Well,
One of
the
them doesn't even-
bones will
Actually, one of them
vibrating.
doesn't even have a head.
It's
I
still
mean-
there. It's just behind us. It's still there.
I mean-
Yeah.
Even being deafened doesn't even make you immune to sonic damage. Despite
Doesn't it? It
No,
does
it doesn't.
in 5e.
It would be akin to 5e thunder damage, which is just movement of the air.
Yeah, it's basically more like
Right.
bludgeoning.
Yeah. No.
It's
Well,
a big vibration.
No, I got it. It's just kind of it's just hilarious that something without any eardrums is getting sonic damage. So okay.
You are
I,
immune to auditory effects if you are deafened.
Okay. So now they're deafened for
No,
How
that's
long?
critical fail.
That's
Oh,
if
that's
they
a critical
critically
Only if they
fail.
critical fail. Yeah.
and what? Well, your DC is probably what is your DC? Because we do need to. It's probably not a 20 though. So yeah, no, they're good. Gib, you're up.
Who is standing next to both Rakana and Rose,
So
right?
so it goes. You're at the door, and then Rakana is next to you, and then Rose is straddling Queso's dead corpse, giving him a show. But
Okay.
he's
No.
unfortunately
Not what I'm doing.
unconscious, so nothing.
Well, he won't be unconscious for long.
So basically, my
We'll
question
get
is in
to that when
Pathfinder:
we get there.
if I chuck a bomb at one of the skeletons,
Yes.
does Queso still take splash damage?
Yes.
Kids
Damn
are
it.
trying to. I mean, Gib trying to kill us all.
You could chuck it at the one that's closest to you, and he would not take it. It would just it'd be you, Rakana, and the other skeleton.
PC
No,
death
no, you can still
from
take
Team Damage. Love it.
What's that?
PC death from Team Damage. Love it.
Okay.
Why I'm working on a backup in case
Actually-
the unthinkable happens.
While leveling up, I had like 5 different ideas for new characters, so.
Good,
course you
good.
did.
Glad to hear it.
And I haven't finished leveling up yet, so I might have 5 more ideas.
Sure.
Of course you do.
So what are you doing there, Gib?
I will. You said he isn't hit if I hit the one closest to me, right?
The one closest to you is just gonna get you and Rakana.
Okay. Then
And the
I will
other
hit that
skeleton?
one. This
And the other
GM one?
skeleton, correct, and the other skeleton.
I can take it. I have 10 HP.
Yeah, wow, that is a hit, definitely. And yeah, the one that's closest to you just bursts into flames. Oh wait, no, hold on. It doesn't seem to be as effective as you thought it would be. Given the impact that it landed with.
Well, it's bones, and bones don't burn easily, so.
Exactly.
But it's still on fire now.
No, the persistent damage only happens if it's crit.
No, it happened always.
Wow. That's pretty good.
If I hit, it's on fire.
Okay. But it gets a DC, what, 15 flat check to put it out at the end of its turn or something?
Yeah, if it spends 2 actions. Only if
two
it's
actions.
active.
Okay. All right. Well, either way, it doesn't seem to be doing as much
I
damage
mean,
as you thought
if
it
it has fire resistance, it doesn't do anything anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Am I
And
taking
I
one splash
take no damage, and Rakana might take 1 damage.
Rakana takes 1. Yep.
Okay.
So not as effective as I hoped. Then I will take out an elixir and drink it.
What's that do?
Increases my AC.
I see. Interesting. Only if it's. Oh, never mind. He didn't get affected by the demoralize anyway.
Oh god, it doesn't state what the effect is again. I hate this thing.
Okay, Blondie. You ready to blow these bitches up?
This is not something within my capabilities.
That's not
You
true.
could
He's
put the
limited.
elixir in the shield thing instead of somewhere else. I
Wait,
will first cast lifelink on. I think it was Queso that was down.
I mean, do you want me to tell you how to blow them up?
in Pathfinder, do undead take damage from?
Yes.
They do, but since we have not rested since the fight, I have 0 spell slots.
Oh no!
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Good. Because I was going to be really disappointed if this was a 1-round combat where literally all you did was a 3-action heal and they just disintegrated. So,
Yeah, so it's not
I'm-
within
I'm
my
grateful for it.
capabilities.
God
Okay, good.
forbid Shion's character's OP.
well, only in this particular scenario.
Only against undead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Anyway,
clerics
it
for
was case. I'm not a cleric. It was Queso that was downed, right?
Yes.
Okay, I cast lifelink on him with my final focus spell.
So 4 points.
Yes. Plop. Did that
Oh,
work? Hey, you got
so
1
one-
health.
1 health. All right. So literally.
I'm
well,
at
actually,
1 HP.
were you at?
I was at negative
think-
1. I had
Yeah, but
4,
it's,
and then you hit me for
I think
5.
it's I don't think there's like really.
Yeah, you don't
negative.
go. You don't
Yeah,
go negative.
You go to
At
0.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just
I
had a
think
character.
I think in 1E you used to go into the negatives.
Yeah,
Mm.
you technically do. So you do go into negatives, but that's only based on like your Constitution modifier for like how badly dying you are, essentially. And you can really only die if you take double your hit points in 1 hit. In terms of
Gotcha.
if you take double your hit points, which we actually had to deal with this morning. In this morning's character had 33 hit points left, and then fell 180 feet,
Oh god.
taking 90 damage.
Yeah.
Negative 50, but it wasn't enough to kill him. They were just dying. They were just dying 1 at the bottom of 180 foot drop.
My guy survived.
Yeah,
I thought you were
but
supposed to
they're also
die if
level
you
7.
took twice your
Oh.
current health.
It's
twice your
twice your
maximum
maximum health.
Oh.
So yeah, basically, if it was a 300-foot drop instead of a 180-foot drop, she would have been dead. But
My
I was
guy
actually kinda
needed catfall. The catfall
You
feat.
said
Yeah, I
you
was
were
kinda disappointed.
disappointed. Oh my
I
god.
was well. First of all, it was an NPC that I was controlling, and I kind of wanted her to die because she's at this point she's just a straight heal bot because nobody in the group wanted to heal. So
Low.
and the group's just too powerful at this point where I just have to keep upping the difficult. So I kind of just wanted her to die, so that way. But then I had her leave the group anyway. But it was still. It would have been a glorious way for her to go out, but
You should have just poisoned her to start the next conspiracy campaign thing.
Sure.
Damn, he killed the healer, so Shion, watch out.
Yeah.
Well, I already said that I have several plans.
Yeah,
so it'll probably
exactly.
be
He's got a
fine.
bunch of backups.
My guy.
Yeah, I was
But
looking
I
at
like
psychic.
Blondie.
Psychic looks really cool.
So you've got.
God damn it, Shion!
it's
I have a backup too.
30
That's
range. So
literally what I was planning on doing for a backup.
So you
Well, I
have-
also was looking at Swashbuckler and a couple others.
Well, whoever gets to die first gets
yeah, exactly. Now it's
God
just
damn it!
run into the front of the battle to see who gets to die.
yeah.
I
guess we're
mean,
trying to die
that's
here.
what I do anyway.
Okay, so that's one action.
And then I'm gonna just shoot one of them. Doesn't really matter which.
Pew
Pyonk.
pew.
Oh, does
Wow.
that hit?
Wait,
Yeah,
quick
that
question.
definitely hits. Yeah.
Since I'm back up, do I go after Blondie now?
Actually, that should be a 19, not a 20.
No, you'll just act on your turn. It
Okay.
should be a 19, right? Okay.
My sheet's being weird.
And it is divine damage?
It's good damage.
Good damage. Okay. I don't appear to have any weakness to that, so
So how it works is that they take damage of that alignment, and if they're not of the opposite alignment, they don't really take damage.
they have to be evil?
Yes.
Like exactly evil?
Well, they can be lawful
Any-
evil, neutral
any
evil,
Any
Okay.
evil.
chaotic evil.
Okay, all right. So they take damage. All right.
Yeah.
So chaotic damage only deals damage to lawful things.
You said you
and so-
didn't care which one, but it kind of matters because one has taken a couple points from the bomb.
Then
The
that
other
one.
one's taken 8 points from. Oh, actually, you want to attack the one from the bomb? Okay. that
Whichever's
one-
more damaged.
Yeah, it's just slightly, right? That one does fall to the ground.
Nice.
Actually, hold on. It bursts into flame, actually, the bone shatters, and yes, fantastic. I need a reflex save from Rakana. Queso, you're at a -2 since you're on the ground still,
Yeah.
and Gib, I need reflex saves from you guys.
And Rose?
And Rose, yep.
Wait, Forest too?
Nope, just Rose. It's just the people that are next to the skeleton.
Oh, it's the one by the door.
Yeah.
Reflex.
Does the other skeleton have to make it too?
No. Doesn't say that. Hold on.
I assume I'm at wounded right now.
Oh, it does say all creatures.
Yeah, so when you recover from dying, you come up with a wounded
One.
or wounded +1 if you've already got a wounded score.
So all of you okay, so you don't have to take this, but the rest, and Rose, you don't. But Rakana and Gib both take 3 points of damage.
What type of damage?
Slashing damage. And the other skeleton will also take 1 point damage. Okay. But it's slashing, so it doesn't take anything. Yeah. So the other skeleton's fine. So just some bone fragments came and kind of, cut you. You were on the ground, Queso, so they flew over you, luckily.
Yeah.
Question, Powdies, are you sure I only take 3 damage?
Do you have a weakness to slashing?
No, but
Why would you take more than? Because of that. So that's a good question. It doesn't say that you would.
yeah,
take
but
more.
it says on the save that it makes it deal double damage if you fail.
Yeah, but it's not a spell, right? It's just what happens when they die.
Yeah, but it says a general for the saving
the
throws.
general?
Says it.
Yeah,
If-
against the basics. Okay, if it's a basic reslay, then you take
Yes.
6. Then you take 6.
Spicy.
Youch.
And that was a 2 action. So Cal, you're up.
Is there any room in the doorway for me to get up there and punch things?
If you want to shove Mar out of the way, yes.
Stand over Queso
Who's
instead
this
of mine.
There is no Mar there.
I'm sorry. If you want to
Shove
shove
Rose.
Rose out of the way, sure.
Actually, I'm gonna shut up because
That would probably take an action, right?
Next question.
Yeah.
It's still the same day as the festival, correct?
Yes, this is the evening. It's like midnight.
Well, then my +1 for eating the food while it's warm, it counteracts the frighten.
Okay. That's right. I remember that from earlier in the day. Yep.
It's like both me and Rakana got that.
Right. Yep. So you could take a squeeze penalty to get in there.
I'll throw a dart
Actually,
at the
hold
remaining
on.
one.
You can go stand where the other skeleton used to be.
Oh,
There's
sweet.
room there now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Assuming
could
there's no
actually
more
flank.
skeletons inside.
You could
I
flank
don't care. I'm
Rakana.
your tank.
Yeah.
I will flank Rakana.
Okay.
No, wait, don't flank me.
Well, with
Flank the
Rakana.
skeleton.
Yes.
Yeah,
Flank Rakana.
You know what I mean.
You know what I meant.
He's
Yes.
turned to the evil side.
If it only takes one action to get
Yeah.
there, correct?
You can get in there. Yep.
All right. Second action will be a wolf stance.
'Kay.
Third action will be a wolf jaw.
Okay.
Add a 1 to that.
Add a 1 to it? Well, add 2, right? Because it's flanking.
Well, that too, but the negative from Frighten's not in there.
Because it got cancelled out by the food.
Isn't
Right.
it just
That's fine.
I thought you said you
hits.
have no fright.
You can roll damage.
Damage isn't here.
That's all checks in DC.
Okay. So now everybody again who's there. Well, actually, this is piercing damage.
It is piercing damage.
Okay. All right. So it doesn't appear to be very effective at all.
Okay.
People are trying to attack Bones with fire and darts.
I'm attacking with my fist. It's more fingers than fists.
Right.
Ah.
He needs a
More
pedicure. Or
fingers and nails than fists.
Should have made a fist instead of a
Right.
flat hand.
Seeing that my attack did nothing, that's the plan if there's a next turn.
It didn't do nothing. It just didn't do anywhere near. It did, approximately 1/6 the amount of damage that you would have anticipated doing.
Jesus Christ. Well, regardless,
Yeah.
if I hit, it needs to make a fortitude save or be slowed.
Oh, okay. I will do a fortitude save.
Is it planning to run away?
Oh, hold on.
Also, with it being
Slowed
flanked,
removes one of its actions every round, Shion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
also with
Wait,
it being
really?
flanked, we need to do the whole trip thing.
So it got. This is a fortitude. It got a 12.
It failed.
Okay.
So it is slowed.
Okay.
And since it is flanked, I need to make a what was that check again? I forget already.
Athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah, I need to make an athletics check against its fortitude.
Okay.
Save.
14's the number. Okay. So
It
now it's
is tripped. It
tripped.
falls.
Okay. Prone. All right.
So
Now,
since
it
we're
doesn't.
both prone, if I attack,
Yeah. So
Okay.
if you attack, that's how it works, right? You're taking a -2. But it has a -2 as well. So you're they'll cancel each other out.
it might not even get to me. I just
Yep. Danny, you're up. Give me a sec. I gotta go get some more coffee though, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
You're on the same height now.
So
like-
the slashing didn't do any damage to them, right? It was only the piercing damage.
No, it was fire and piercing didn't do much.
Okay.
I resisted.
Nick did damage though. Haha.
How surprising that fire is once again not very effective.
Queso's entire experience in this fight is whiffing two
Oh, here we
attacks,
lose. Oh, there's
blacking out against the wall, and then just watching Rose above him.
I mean, to be
and then
fair,
I'm
one
in
exploding.
feline-
Gibbs' experience is
I'm about
much
a pound.
better so far.
Not on
What
you.
was-
on
what
the
experience was
monster.
Queso's
Gibbs' experience
view.
was much better.
Yep.
point of view, for this fight is just like, oh.
I just
Basically
feel like
my ass, really, but I'm not facing you. I'm about to pounce on the skeleton.
diversification would be a good idea.
Like-
So there's like no room next to the skeletons, right?
No, you're
So I'm
essentially
gonna
going to
have
need
to
to
do
do
a
a
ranged.
ranged attack.
Okay.
We
Un-
just use burning hands.
Actually, that's not
Please?
true.
No.
You can go around him now because there's not two skellies in the door. There's a skelly and Cal.
Yeah.
So you can
No,
go.
I thought Cal was behind the skeleton.
Yeah, Cal is
am.
flanking, so
Okay,
there's
so
the
there's
space
an
right
empty
beside
space.
the
There is
skeleton.
space if you want to get into melee.
Someone did slashing and it did actually affect them, right? Or am I?
It did
remembering
reduce
wrong?
damage for the piercing.
The other skeleton did slashing and it dealt no damage, as far as I remember.
It did reduce damage. Yes.
When the skeleton exploded, it dealt slashing damage.
Okay,
You could
so
do
no one's
sonic
tried
damage.
slashing. So no one's tried slashing damage on
I
the
tried. I just missed.
The
Yeah, I
skeleton has
tried,
tried
but I
slashing damage
missed.
on the skeleton, and it did reduce damage.
Okay.
Bone and bludgeoning. 'Cause bones.
All right.
Yeah.
Before I want to use my
Just like
spell,
punch
I
it.
just wanted to get a clarification from Pouty on something.
Punch it with your tiny pixie fists.
Clarify
like-
away.
It's like be a monk.
Did you see the
without being a
message I
monk.
sent you on Discord?
Yeah. If it's a bloodline thing, it's a bloodline thing, so it would count. If you're getting
Okay.
it from your bloodline, it counts for that. Yes.
All right, perfect. I just wanted to make sure. I guess then I'm going to so slashing and piercing. Okay. I'm gonna have to
It's too warm for that at the moment.
try to. I'm gonna use burning hands,
You were actually using burning hands.
and I'm gonna. It was Cal who had been down, right?
Okay,
It is
so-
queso.
Just as
Queso.
an
Queso.
FYI,
Mhm.
you're using if you use burning hands,
You will hit Cal.
there is no way
Hi.
that you're doing that without hitting Cal.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, you could not hit Cal, but you'd hit someone else instead.
Right.
Yeah, you'd hit
You
the
can
guy
either
that's
hit
almost
the person
dead.
with 1 hit point, the person with 2 hit points, or Cal.
In that case, I guess I'll use gouging claw instead.
Okay.
Then
Yeah.
it's
I
hard
mean-
for me to visualize because, like,
That's okay.
I mean, I
Totally get it.
might be able to take it.
Yeah.
This is
I have a decent enough reflex save.
That's a miss, Danny.
damn it.
the entrance to like a
Um,
tunnel, so I'd assume that a cone attack would probably go down the tunnel. Actually,
Yeah, but Kel's behind
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
skeleton.
yeah, but I mean, like it would be more effective since the confines are restricted.
Hmm.
It still doesn't travel more than 15 feet. We're not going to use protractors and
It's
slide rules.
magic,
to-
guys.
Damn it. Yeah.
In that case,
You-
I only have one action left. Am I able to help Queso up?
No, because I'm assuming that this is a melee attack that you did. Did you
Yeah.
showed me here? Yeah. So you had to move up, and then this
Okay,
says it's a
okay.
2-action thing, so you're actually out of actions.
Okay.
You guys laugh at that comment. Literally, my other game is with engineers, and so that does happen.
Stop.
No, I'm serious. We literally, like, especially if there's any vertical distances, we talk about, oh my God, it's literally calculating hypotenuses is what happens regular. And I just let them do it because I'm like, they're having a good time. So it's
You mean
I
they
just sit
do
there-
physics for fun?
yeah, no, it's
It
literally,
is fun though.
It is
argue,
fun. I don't know what you guys are
physics.
arguing about.
I
I
did not
used to
enjoy
enjoy
physics.
Literally,
I'm
I
an-
did
every
not
encounter,
enjoy physics.
I'm
Every
an
encounter
physics
begins with-
engineer.
how can we fell the building to basically bypass the entire encounter, right? Like that's every single time that it's they would literally be looking at this mausoleum and be like, okay, how can we bring this to the ground so that way we don't have to worry about whatever's inside of it? Like
Are they
every
all in
single
demolition?
Well, the problem is that we need to investigate the inside, so
Right.
that wouldn't help us.
time. Yeah, they'd be like, all right, whatever, we can look through the rubble afterwards. So, all right, Daisy.
People
They're
that I've
murder
never met.
hobos, is what you're telling me, except
Mhm.
for buildings. Gotcha.
I'm gonna
They-
cast shield and then cast electric arc.
Okay.
Are you within melee range?
Electric arc is a 30-foot range.
Yeah, it's
No,
right.
he's using shield.
I mean,
On him.
No, but
What
if
does
it
that
tries
do
to
then?
throw its head at me, I don't
Yeah,
wanna
exactly.
get
Oh, that's
bonked by
true.
damage.
So they got a 16 reflex.
Okay, so this will just do half damage.
All right, so again, it doesn't appear to be very effective. You will get some lore, in terms of your, I guess, recall knowledge at the end of this fight, that you'll be able to make some notes. look whose turn it is. Are you gonna have Forrest take his shirt off and go run into battle? Is that what's about to happen?
That is
And
the
then
first
Rose
thing
gets to
he
jump
does.
on him and say, "No, Forrest." No.
No, the first thing he does is take off his shirt, and he does like a really, really animated yell
Okay.
at the skeleton.
A yelp, if you will. Okay.
Yeah. It kind of comes out more like a giggle. Like it's kind of
I
weird.
see.
Everyone's
Yeah, go ahead and give me
freaked
an
out about it.
intimidation check. And we'll see.
Okay.
Just go ahead and roll it to the group so we can all laugh and see how bad it was.
Okay, he's very
So,
intimidating.
Is
You guys
Rose
don't understand.
changing their name to Jenny? Is that what I'm hearing?
Jen A.
Oh, that's how
Okay. All right. Does a pretty decent intimidation.
He's pretty good.
The
actually.
skeleton does appear to be completely unfazed, though.
Oh.
that's
Wait,
a
does that
bummer.
count as an action?
No, I'm not gonna make that count as an action. Yeah.
You should have made. Okay.
I mean,
fine.
okay, then fine. It's an act.
Awesome,
Technically, it is.
awesome.
So
Wasting damages too.
I want free demoralize. Come on.
But you can only demoralize if you're trained in intimidation, I think, right?
Okay, then he gets really angry. Is there room to go up in front of one of the skeletons?
Not really.
So yes, there is, because Cal's moved to the other side. So
I guess the corner
yeah, well, no, the right next to the skeleton in
is where
between-
Elaine is.
Oh, right. She moved there. So you could move past Elaine and basically be between Elaine and Cal.
Okay.
And do like the diagonal, and you could
Okay.
there's room there.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yell again.
Oh my
Like
god.
this time you will be afraid of me. And I take out my ceremonial scimitar or whatever.
Scimitar? Oh my
And
god.
I slash him.
Are you gonna cast Reagan on people? It's scimitar.
Scimitar.
Scimitar, yeah.
Actually, it's just
Scimitar.
called Skimmy. It's
I
just
like
Skimmy.
scimitar more. And I slash him. What do I
Okay.
press? Do I just press the weapon thing?
Yes.
Let's
The
go
shimmy
back
is
to
set up
hiding.
correctly.
Forrest's gonna shimmy right up to that skeleton.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Melee slash him.
So you make a huge show
Yeah.
of taking out your weapon and attacking, and then you have some sort of exotic weapon called a
Scimitar.
Scimitar. It's a scimitar. Cause he
Scimitar?
dances while he does it. He like shimmies his shoulder.
Okay, a scimitar.
Oh
He
my
literally-
god.
he does a shimmy shake.
Oh, it
And
hurts.
the
Shimmy
scimitar
shakes. Yes, exact. That's the meme I was thinking about.
exactly sticks into the somehow sticks into the stone door. So yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. That's
Okay.
perfect. That's exactly what I
Queso.
meant.
Yeah. Okay.
Did we lose our frightened after the end of our turn?
You lose one
Yes.
frightened every turn, so
Yep.
yes.
So you are down
Okay.
to frightened 0.
I'm gonna pop up, so I lose my prone.
Stand up one
Hop
action.
up into Rose.
That is true. I believe Rose is standing over top of you right now.
I love how Shion just joins the joke now.
Just like a.
Uh,
You're gonna do a little puppet action with her. Is that what's...
I know you are not touching my character. I will pounce on you, man. Don't touch me.
No.
I mean, you're the one touching it.
I'm not touching him. I'm literally
You're
in
the
front
one that
of
got on
him.
top of him in the first place.
No.
It's true.
No, moving on. We're moving on.
Okay.
Damage will hear.
Second
all
time
of
you've gotten
us.
on top of somebody this particular
It's been like a week and she's gotten on twice.
That's
okay.
true.
Okay, I can't ever say that word again.
I'm gonna pop up. I'm gonna move away, and then I'm gonna throw a dagger.
Okay.
So up, step, dagger.
So it sounds like.
I
I'm imagining that you're just like crawling to get out from under. Mom,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Or under Rose.
Crawl is an action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yep.
it's
And
5
then-
feet.
Up, dagger.
move.
It was like I
5
took a
feet.
protective stance. Okay, that's what I was protecting his dead body
Dude,
against the
there's-
skeleton.
I don't know of any protective stance that isn't wide. So
Y'all are just
all of this is
corrupting her good nature, man.
Yeah.
I actually designed such a nice character, and now I'm like a slut
Oh,
walking
Sabina.
around town. Like,
Hey, don't
That's-
slut shame
Are-
yourself.
No.
There's
Okay.
no
I am
slut
slut
shaming here.
shaming
What are you talking
myself.
about?
I don't think that's Rose, Ma.
I can't help that you're articulating it that way.
Yeah. Well, and
Yeah, you really are.
you also have to recognize that we've had damage controlling you for the past 2 weeks, and so that has lent itself to some interesting interactions as well. So
I don't think it's as bad as when she controls Rose, to be
that
honest.
is true. It is true.
I feel misunderstood. It's okay. I'll go with it.
Oh, that hits. Slashing damage. Again, not as effective as you thought it
I'm-
would be.
I mean, I'm throwing it, so I assume it's piercing and not slashing.
Okay, it's still not as effective as you thought it would be.
That's fine. I just clarification. Anyway,
Maybe he
yeah.
expected it to be not as effective as he expected it to be.
Fair enough.
All right, that's my turn.
Should have used the shimitar.
Mar, I need you to rename his weapon on his sheet. Now.
Oh yeah.
Ceremonial shimitar.
The Shemitah.
Rakana. Show these fools how it's done.
Man, there's totally a way that you could like edit the GIF that Blizz posted into the weapon readout, so that whenever he clicks it, it shows that.
Let's have that happen. Hold on, you
Someday.
walk me through that. I'll do it while you're taking your turn.
I'll explain it after my turn.
Okay.
It's like, I
but,
don't know
yeah.
how to do it, so.
Rakana kind of shrugs at her axe, considering it doesn't look like slashing is doing much.
Okay.
And she's just gonna punch it.
Okay.
Nice.
Could you flip the axe around and attack with the backside, which is probably
It's
blows?
not a versatile weapon.
Yeah,
If it
so
was
that hits.
versatile, it could
That
be
lands.
used in another way.
And
We're doing
imagine
plus
it as a
4.
double-headed axe.
so I need everybody who's up there to roll a reflex save now.
Am I out of range now because I walked 5
No.
feet away? Fuck.
Oh, okay. I edited the weapon name. Nice.
Wait, how
Nice.
big is that explosion?
So whenever
Anything
they,
within 5 feet, I think.
yeah, whenever yeah, it's a 5-foot emanation. Oh, I
Oh,
guess,
okay,
no,
so I
actually-
am out of range.
But
then.
he,
Okay, so
he
you are
crawled
fine, yep.
out.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh,
Okay,
thank
so
God.
Oh wait, hold on, that's the wrong one.
Oh, thank God.
explosion- Yeah, it's just if you're adjacent. So it's the adjacent people take a d6.
This can't I
Basic
considered
reflex
adjacent.
save. So Danny's gonna take a d6. And okay, so it will not. So Danny takes 5 points of damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
5. All right, now I need to know. Let's see. Has the scimitar been?
Yeah, look, I'll roll it again. Now it should say shimitar.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, no, you gotta have it
Hell
public
yeah.
though. You gotta make that public.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
We'll
we
just
all
make-
need to see it.
Here you
Okay.
go. Here,
Perfect.
no, bonus one.
Ceremonial
Scimitar.
scimitar.
Yeah.
I
Very
love
nice.
it.
How do I get this GIF in here?
I need to remember how to do it. I will we'll figure it out. I'll send it to you later.
Okay,
Perfect.
good. Let me.
Does that mean that damage needs to public URL every time he uses
Damage
it?
Yeah.
is his
Yeah.
Do I have to
characters
down- do you know
forever.
if it's a link that I have to download, or is it a the actual image itself that I need to be able to get on my computer to?
You don't need it in on your computer. You can just link to the URL.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Excellent.
yeah. Test.
His character is just forever shirtless and shimmying everywhere.
Right. That sounds good.
Love it.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so that one explodes, and now we go back to a different soundscape.
Well, Elaine just found it, apparently.
Yeah.
Yay, Reddit.
By clicking the little gear, wait, character sheet. By clicking the gear element next to it in the item. See it in the item description. I see notes.
That didn't work.
Need
Okay,
it as
then
a
still go.
PDF file.
Oh, you need the parentheses things.
Yeah, probably in notes, and then there should be an option to display notes
No, it still didn't work.
when it's rolled.
Yeah, we need a gift.
Which
Hold
is
on.
in,
Oh.
This
is in
takes
option.
priority over moving the story forward. So
Yeah.
So go to
My-
options,
or-
and then in roles, general options, there is a show notes in roles.
Yep, I see it.
Tick that on, and I'm assuming notes is the Pathfinder version of the 5e description. For the
Okay,
character
all right.
sheet.
So hold on. Weapon, scimitar,
This is me assuming it.
notes. So there's critical notes, and then there's notes. Okay, here we go.
You put it under
Yeah.
normal notes.
Yeah, just normal notes.
And then I need to go left, right. So it's left parentheses, right parentheses. Then like it's not inside of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's a way to make a link in a certain format.
All right.
Yep.
Do you want to do the do you want to do the honors, Mar? See if it worked.
Wait, what do I press to do that?
Just roll
Roll.
the
Roll the
Just-
roll
just
the
roll
shimmy
weapon
card.
again?
Yeah.
Nope.
See, it's there.
It's not public.
Or the brackets
Oh.
need to be around the link.
See, that's what I would think that it would need to be around it, but maybe not. Hold on. So hold on. So it's actual just normal parentheses because there's like a in the thing that she linked. There's like I have to do like a block parentheses first.
Yeah,
Brackets and regular
And then-
parentheses.
And then normal.
Okay, all
parentheses
right,
around
okay,
one.
I got it.
it
All right,
might
try-
be disabled for the Pathfinder version. I
Yep. Yeah.
Can't
It
get it to
might.
work.
Oh, that's
Sag, that would have been so
Sag.
good.
Yep.
hold on. There is this tutorial edit. Hold on. Can you link copy pasta that YouTube link, and I'll see if I can mess with it later.
You can just right click on the image and click copy link.
Oh,
I'm gonna go to one of my games. One of my 5e games I have
yeah,
created.
that didn't work, Shion. No, I'm
Um,
talking about the link that's in her image that she shared.
Any image you can right click and copy link.
Yeah, but the one that is
No,
shared
that
on.
Elaine did. That has an actual YouTube. I created a.
Oh,
Oh,
YouTube
you're
video-
trying to. You mean the link in the image? Okay.
Yes, the link in the image. Yes,
No, we can't
I
copy
have
that.
The Shack link, but okay.
Yeah, you just have to type that out manually.
Or I could just click on the link and send it,
Yeah.
which apparently is no longer available. Yeah,
That's a bummer.
sad.
So, you have dispatched the skeletons. Does anybody? Is there any actions anyone wants to take prior to?
Wait, we got rid of
continue?
them?
Yes, they are dead.
So, Queso's just gonna take a quick glance around and start pulling out his healing kit and start working on himself.
Is the guard captain still here?
What is your? Hold on. Okay, so what's your bonus to perception?
Perception. My bonus is like
+8.
uh,
Seven?
7.
7. Okay. You don't detect anything else around.
So is the guard captain still here?
Sheriff Hemlock, come on, man. He's like a main character. You've met him several times. He doesn't say, "Hey, doll boy," right? Like,
If he did, my character would actually be fine with that.
okay.
I feel like
no,
doll boy has different implications than what you're trying to get across, Powder.
Right. So the sheriff is definitely there. He came running when he saw the attack happening. My God, it's a lot. Okay. Yeah, he came running when he saw you guys getting attacked. Essentially, when he heard the sounds of combat. So he's here now.
Well, I'll just tell him. Looks like we have necromancers in our midst.
I will now drink both of my potions.
You will what, David?
Drink both of my healing potions.
Okay.
I guess I'll take 10 minutes to refocus since he's doing 10 minutes to tend his wounds.
Oh, I figured it out.
You forgot.
No,
Figured
she
it
said
out.
she figured it out.
Oh, okay.
What do I do?
Put that in the notes.
Oh,
You just have to put a word between the square brackets.
Oh,
You do it, Pouts.
Okay.
Pure.
Hold, please.
Still doesn't work for me, at least.
Well, I could say that you're definitely doing it wrong.
Fuck.
Considering I have literally the exact same thing that Sabina typed, I don't think so. Oh, wait, actually, no, it is a different link. Let me change it out.
Yeah, it has to be an ending in .gif.
Yeah, it has to
It
be.
is ending in .gif.
Okay.
Yeah, it works. It definitely works.
It still doesn't work for me.
At least
No,
on
it's not
a
important to
5e.
me, at least.
At least on a 5e character sheet, it works.
How do you roll?
You click on the name of the weapon.
name of the
Oh,
weapon.
You did it.
Oh, it's
Yes!
because I
Well,
don't
Wait,
have
let me.
the
Oh,
notes
let
of
me
the
on
game.
high.
see
I'm
it.
sorry. I keep
Do it.
doing that.
Yes.
There you go, you guys.
Fabulous.
Hell yeah!
That's so
Perfect.
good.
That's
Why,
so great.
why does it say frightened?
Because you still have the
Uh,
frightened
Right,
status
Still
on.
has frightened conditioned on
Yeah.
the character sheet.
Oh,
Mark can take off.
Oh, did it times out, or we use it for the day?
yeah,
the
after
end of
one
your
round.
turn.
Okay. Let me take that off. Perfect.
Best
So-
use of our time yet.
Yes. Very important.
Queso's hands start shaking and then fumble with themselves and completely whiffs his healing
Excellent. Did you
himself.
get a critical fail?
No, not critical fail, thankfully.
Does a failure
Okay, I fixed it.
does a
Okay.
failure just do like no effect?
Failure does
effect.
nothing.
Okay. Because you know a crit fail does damage to you, right?
I'm aware.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to do anything during these 10 minutes?
Probably. Well,
Somebody
I
gonna-
still have rage going, so I could step in.
Oh,
You're gonna
maybe.
look inside
Oh, yeah.
the tomb.
It's like I'm already in here.
Yep.
Okay, I'll follow.
I'll follow too. I'll help look around, investigate. I'll check
Can I
for
do-
traps or something.
Go
I don't
inside
know.
and do a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Who's rolling? Just her?
She's the only one that said so.
All of you can.
Well,
oh,
I'm in the
Well,
middle of
we all
trying to
said we were
heal
going in.
myself, so this is whatever you're doing in that 10 minutes.
Yeah, everyone that's
So
entering can
Rose,
choose to
Cal,
do it.
and Danny should all roll perception for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait, who?
Perception.
anyone that's entering the crypt.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 2.
I mean, I just used my potions and then I
It's
will
not the
continue
worst.
with what I was doing.
What were you doing?
He was examining things. So, it becomes very clear even to Gib that one of the sarcophaguses has been desecrated, and the remains of which have been removed. And when you read it, you can see that it is in fact Ezekiel's, the former high priest.
Is there more
So
than one sarcophagus there? Like, that's the only one touched?
Correct. There are
Does it look
several
like
other
anything's
sarcophagi.
missing?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Sorry. Oh, I said, does it seem like anything's missing from the sarcophagus?
Probably his body, I guess.
Other than
Like-
his body,
I was gonna say,
Like
Other
his
than the
his whole bone thing is still there. I guess his remains are still there.
the sarcophagus is completely empty.
Okay. Um, the what's
Danny?
his face is with us.
Mhm.
Sure. Go ahead. Yeah.
Danny sees, like, discarded in the corner, there is a black robe.
A black robe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna approach it, but not touch it. Is there any kind of like stick or something lying around?
No, but there are several great axes and or swords that are readily available.
There's
Also,
metal
an
sticks.
arrow.
Rakana's
also
right
a-
behind me,
a-
right?
Yes.
There's also a few darts sticking out of my bag.
Darts are a
I'm
bit
gonna
small.
ask Danny is gonna ask Rikana, "Hey, can you grab one of those axes and just kind of lift this up, bring it towards us, maybe, so we can see it better? Don't touch it though."
Sure. I will follow her directions as best I can.
So Rakana kind of gingerly, which is the first time you've seen Rakana do anything gingerly, goes over, takes her axe and kind of uses it like a shovel almost.
Shovel.
Picks up the robe, and it just looks like a tattered. Can't really see anything inside here. I guess you're gonna produce light or something, or dazzling light, so we illuminate it a little bit.
Can you dancing light?
Okay. You
Shion,
can see
that's
very
the
clearly that
description
there's a couple sections of the robe that appear to have had that have some stitching where it looks like there might have been some patches on it that have been torn off. Also, go ahead and everybody give me a basic lore. You can give me actually you can choose. It can be an occultism, nature, or lore check. Or just send that to me.
My lord,
I mean-
only terrain, so...
Everyone?
Yep. Anyone who is participating in the battle.
I don't think my lore is relevant.
I'm not in the room, so I'm not going to.
This was for the battle, Shion, not
Oh, okay.
what's in the room. Yeah.
Let's...
Sorry, you said we could use our lore. Does it really matter what it is? Like, how relevant?
It's got to be a basic lore, so whatever your modifier is.
So
Well, I
not
guess lore has
not like a
specific, right?
specialist lore. Then.
Yeah, lore is
Lore
Okay.
is very specific.
all is lore is specific.
All right. Well, if it's a lore, anything to do with undead or just a monster fighting in general would be fine.
Oh, twins. Okay, done.
You're having Forrest roll publicly again, Mar.
Oh,
That's fine. We can keep that like that.
this is awkward.
So you said
fun to watch.
occultism or nature?
Well, Cal got a decent enough roll to be able to share with everybody. Basically, it's clearly the skeletons were resistant to piercing and slashing, and had resistance to, at the very least, electricity and cold as well. Or not cold, electricity and fire.
I think that we already knew that.
Well, you may have known that, but your characters didn't necessarily know it. And now, the next time they come up against skeletons, they're going to have a better understanding of exactly what it is that they're up against.
Okay.
Oh.
Also, Shion, darts are larger than arrows.
What are darts then?
I thought darts were like darts.
Yep.
It's like what I just
Just
posted
kidding.
in the general chat, D&D general chat, is the description for darts in Pathfinder.
I'm so glad 3 of us have the same brainwave.
So it's not a dart, it's a mini javelin.
Oh, we
Well,
rolled
I
It is a
mean-
dart.
There's different sizes of darts. There's not just like the ones you like.
So it's
throw at a bar.
basically a big thrown arrow.
It's a lawn dart, man. Come on.
Yeah, it's what essentially it would be. It would be a lawn dart.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of this concept before.
You said
Now
it's
you
electricity and fire?
I'm just gonna like.
Electricity,
Yes,
fire,
electricity and fire,
Electricity,
piercing
fire,
and
slashing, and piercing.
That would be a
Which is
resistance
great
it
for
has.
my character because that's literally all the damage type I can do.
And it's a resistance of 5 to all those things.
I mean, you can always punch things, Zaven.
Yes.
Or carry another weapon with you.
What about acid? Didn't you have like acid or something?
Oh wait, I have it. No, I have. I have poison. That would work apparently.
The dead
Interestingly enough.
It's actually absolutely worse. It's the only thing that you can do that's worse than fire.
It heals them.
Are they
Did we
immune
get
to
anything
poison?
on?
Yes, they have poison immunity.
Nice.
Yeah.
Patties?
Yes.
Did the acid damage that I do seem like it did full damage?
Yes?
Okay.
When did you do acid?
How does poison immunity
Oh yeah,
always-
your rage thing.
Yeah.
Rakana's always
Poison.
done acid.
damage or just to
Yeah.
poisons?
To poison. That would be if like
There's a
Holy
picture of a war dart.
moly. That's huge.
That's a
That's a war
javelin.
dart.
That's a
Yeah.
javelin.
That's a war dart.
That's a javelin.
That's a giant arrow.
No, javelin is bigger than
Javelin,
that.
yeah,
Javelin
javelin's
is more
very
like
big.
a spear.
Oh, it's ballista arrows.
That's exactly right.
Do we get anything on their weaknesses? Like, it would be good and...
Radiant. Well,
Bludgeoning.
No, they actually don't have. Basically, they've got negative healing, right? So harm spells would heal them, and heal spells would harm them.
that only applies to me, I think.
I have
no,
to make them
Forest has a
drink
heal
healing
spell.
potion.
You know that they explode upon death now. And that apparently they can remove their skulls and chuck them
Well
in.
done.
That's about it, though.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's all
rude
that-
of them.
That's all you know as far as these ones.
Also, the fact that it magically comes back to their head is kind of disturbing.
Yeah, no, that's super cool.
Forrest was too in the moment and focused on
I just
hitting them
imagine that
that he
Forrest,
didn't
after
want
the
to
fight
like,
was
heal,
over, went up to the cathedral wall that's kind of shimmering and was just kind of flexing, in the reflection of the cathedral wall. But maybe
I think he was definitely looking at the group and saying, "You see what I did, you guys? I'm so good. Look, I'm so
Okay.
good." And
All
flex,
right.
flex. Yeah.
bow before my greatness. Got it.
Yeah.
What did Forest do?
That's what Forrest did.
Nothing.
He
Okay.
made an intimidation check against somebody that has immunity to.
He used the
Mental
godlike
conditions.
scimitar, obviously.
Ah,
Yeah, the scimitar. That too.
so he did nothing. Okay.
So you notice that the sarcophagus for Ezekiel is the most prominent one in the center of the room. The lid of it has been removed and is next to the sarcophagus, and inside is empty. No other, none of the other like small sarcophaguses lying the outside of this place seem to be disturbed in any way.
Okay, so then they came for the tomb and they took what was in the tomb. I guess I'll point it out to the sheriff.
So,
No,
so
both
does
bodies were missing?
desecrated just mean that it was opened and the bone stolen? Or is there
Desecrated-
anything else ongoing there?
Desecrated
good
just
question.
means that something's been done to at home.
Yeah, there doesn't appear to be anything other than the bones missing. It's not like they spray painted it or anything like that. So.
But if they had, that would also be desecration.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, the sheriff is with us, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Can
is there
can I
any
ask
hint where
him?
the skeletons came from?
Yeah. So the are you sharing everything with the sheriff at this point?
I don't see why not. Yeah, I would be.
Okay. So he'll grab the robes off the
The axe.
and kind of look at them and look them over, and he'll point out to a couple of you that the patches, the places where there were clearly some sort of patches, he's heard of robes like this that can summon undead, and so that's probably where they came from, considering that there was probably 5 or so patches on this robe at one point, but they're all gone at this point. And he implores you guys to keep it quiet that the remains have been removed.
Can I ask him, was there anything else that was in the tomb, or was it just his remains?
What kind of town do you think we are that we're just keeping things other than remains in tombs?
Well, maybe he was buried with his own personal belongings or something.
He may have had a couple, personal items, laid to rest with him, but I don't have knowledge of
Like nothing
what
of
that
value.
would be. I mean,
Gotcha.
the truth
Okay.
is, most of his possessions, actually, in this man's case, most of his possessions probably went up with the fire, so there probably
Mm.
wasn't much to begin with.
Okay.
He does remember that it's, basically they just found a couple bones. There wasn't a ton of, it wasn't like it was a full skeleton or anything that got to be buried in the first place.
So basically,
Give me
we
60
have
60 seconds.
1, 2, 3.
No, keep going. Keep going. You're doing great.
Nah, you can use cat in your head.
so to summarize, we have some kind of goblin warband outside of town that infiltrated town to sow chaos and then stole someone's remains. What?